All right, what's up everybody? Adam Hill Vending. As you see in the title of this video, the first ever Haha Cooler University is on the books, June 28th, okay? There is a need for some education with these smart coolers, and we're gonna do it down here in Tampa Bay, okay? So the link will be in the description if you're interested. What are you gonna get out of it, right? Why would you come? All the different coolers, right? There's different things. There's you know, the app, the interface. Before you buy a car, you like to test drive it, right? It's hard to with these coolers because they're not out there for a lot of people to test, right? You have to order it without actually getting your hands on it and seeing it. So decided to do is you know, we're gonna have an event where we'll have the coolers, hopefully have a few different coolers, but for sure we'll have the Haha coolers. Again, June 28th, we're gonna put this event on. The tickets are for sale down there. It will be in Pinellas County, Florida, at a hotel. We're gonna have to, you know, get an event space. It's gonna be legit, so that's why we're doing the tickets. But if you have any comments or feedback of what you would like to know, it's all open as far as we can add that to it. There's going to be plenty of time for you to get your hands on, see the cooler, see the app interface, how that works. And before you spend $7,000 on a cooler or go in, spend a few $100s on a class to really get educated on it and see if you like it. Okay? And so that's kind of the plan. But really would like feedback from you guys as far as what specifically you want to see. But I will not leave the event, I will not leave the class until you are satisfied with your, let's say, understanding. All right, there's not just going to be me. I'm going to have me and a few other members of the team there to answer questions, to go over this to where we can really use this as an opportunity to learn. Okay, you can't go to school for vending. Right? You can watch YouTube videos, you can watch different people and do the school hard knocks, or you can come to an event like this. We've done it in the past with vending at the actual warehouse. Great turnout. You know, that was for, you know, 721s, AMS machines. You know, people came from California, people came from Michigan. So I know the demand is there. I know the ability to learn, right? You want to learn. And what do I always say? You got to learn before you can earn. So again, if you're watching this video, the first 10 people, it's automatic 20% off. I think it's $230. So spend some time, and come learn about some coolers, network with other people, share some ideas. So Zach's in the house right off the bat. Let's see. Hold on here. Let me zoom this. I don't like how easily the cameras can be covered right above the cooler door. I tested mine while doing that, and I was able to take products out without getting charged. Correct. And it should have alerted you to an abnormal transaction. Okay? It should have alerted you to an abnormal transaction. And again, we as operators, we as using the coolers are looking at the worst case scenario. All right, of people doing all this and blocking it, and I get it. But think about a micro mart where you have a kiosk and the people are just checking out things and they can take 2 or 3 and you have to, with that, Zachary, you should have gotten an abnormal transaction, and you'll have images that you can review and authorize or unauthorize it. So yeah, even the micro mart cooler, the $7,000 cooler, right? It's got 3. You can put your foot there and do all this. The only one that I saw that doesn't have that is the N2 TiVo, where there's 2 cameras up here and the one's right here. So you can't block everything and grab it. But guys, again, this is, if you're putting it at the right location, we have the freezer out at a location that's doing $200 a day in ice cream. So do people try? Yes, people have tried to put their thing in. We get alerted, right? There's cameras at the building. you just charge them. You know where they're pulling. You have your planogram set up. Again, we're going to go over this in the class, but yeah, you have your planogram set up to where on level 3, where they're going in and grabbing, you see what's there based on your planogram. They pull it out. Even if they cover it, you click charge, done. Whereas with a micro mart, again, I don't want to confuse micro mart, the smart cooler, with a traditional micro mart, which is the kiosk. When I talk about kiosk, that's different. It did alert me, but there was no video evidence because the camera is covered. I can go by the products missing versus inventory. Yeah. So that's where, right, that's where the location comes in. So like where we have ours, there's cameras in there as well. But if you get that transaction, right, and then that card, because you had to authorize it before you opened it, and then that person blocked it, you can instantly go on that transaction, block that person from ever using it again. And then we're going to go back to the account, just like with the kiosk vending. You're going to have to go back to them if people are stealing. It's even worse that you're paying. Again, I understand it. It's the it's the worst case scenario of where people will block it and do all that. But you can block the card. There's different ways around it. But at the end of the day, yes, if someone's going to they could open it up and pull the power cord and steal everything. Like, guys, it's the risk you take. I mean, but again, putting it at a location where you at least would have some backup camera, you'd have a secure facility. I wouldn't put it at a laundromat where there's transient traffic. Yeah, I mean, the most obvious, they could just pull it and turn it off and steal everything. So that person, that last card, is what you would go by. So at a kiosk vending, though, what control do you have there? Except if they ring up 1 pack of Skittles when they took 2, how are you going to track that down? You're going to watch every single transaction, and then they're just going to say, oh, well, I didn't know. Whereas if they block the cooler and they block the cameras, you're going to have their card because they have to pre-authorize to open it up. I think you'll be surprised. I think you'll be surprised when you get it out there on the field that most people are going to use it in a normal way. Okay? So, again, that's what I think. But yeah, the class, the link will be down below. First 10 tickets are 20% off. I want to put this together where you can come, where you can experiment with the app interface on the mobile device, where you can learn how to restock, where you're looking at the video cameras, where you're looking and going through all of these. We'll have case studies of where they're at and where they're working. So it's an exciting time, but yeah, it is a new machine. These are new machines. There's going to be a learning curve that comes with it. So Haha Cooler University, June 28th. Down below will be tickets. Let me know if you have questions in the comments. And you will leave. I will not leave until you are happy. Until you are happy with the training. So if you come there and you think, oh, it's going to be a quick. No. Until you are happy with understanding it, you're not going to leave. Leo sent the machine out quick, by the way. Thanks for the recommendation. Right. So Zachary got a machine through us. Again, if you're interested in the cooler, you can buy it through us for the cheapest rate. You don't have to. But I've partnered with somebody to get the lowest price possible. Again, I don't recommend buying the mini. It's just too small. If you want the Pro or the larger one or the freezer, send me an email, adam@hillvending.com, and I'll put you in contact and we'll get you sent the machine. Buy the machine, get it out there. But if before then you want to come to the event, try it out, test it before you invest the money, 100% understand that too. And the only reason I was able to even learn about some of these coolers is by going to, NAMA, going to these trade shows and seeing it. So yeah, going in front of it, giving you that opportunity to get in front of the machine and find if it's right for you for a fraction of the cost. So I'm hoping to get more cooler manufacturers here, but I know for sure that the haha coolers will be there, and that test case will be there. If I can get more, that would be the goal. I would love to have 3 that you can compare and contrast and go over. Because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to push it into any one cooler. I want you to pick what's best for you. The Micro Mark cooler, like I talked about in previous videos, great cooler. Higher class, has a lot going for it. If you wanted the lower end, there's that as well. So, but being able to see them and see the differences, and okay, now I understand what that screen looks like. That looks great. Or I didn't like that paint job on there. I got the haha freezer perfect, it's been solid. Internet hiccups a couple times, but as far as product recognition, has been spot on. Perfect. Yeah, the internet, if you have, I would reach out to your rep. They're having possibly some issues with the SIM cards, so you can get an updated SIM card. So if you're having issue with the service, reach out to them directly, and they can send you, I think, an upgraded SIM card. There's something going on there, so you don't have spotty service. I haven't experimented with where you can hook it up to the account's Wi-Fi, but that is also a possibility, or Ethernet. I'm not even sure with a router. I haven't done all that, and again, that can save you $15. Right, and to your point, the recognition has been spot on. For 2 cameras, for that, like, guys, it's pretty, it's impressive. And if you come to the class and you see that and you actually try to trick it and try to fool it, you'll be impressed by any of these smart coolers. I mean, all of them are impressive with their recognition, with taking stuff out, putting it back. It's definitely impressive to see it in action. What's the website to see the cooler? If you're talking about the class, are you talking about the first ever haha Cooler University, Hill Vending out here trying to, the goal would be to come to your town. Go to Austin, Texas, go to New York, go to Vegas, put these events on so you don't have to travel here. But for the first one, we're going to have to do it. And what better place to come to than the beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida. I mean, look at that coastline behind me. You could just go to the beach and come and learn. I mean, grab a couple tickets. I mean, that would be amazing. So I was going to do it the weekend, the 14th, but that's Father's Day weekend, which I was thinking maybe that would be good because then people could bring your dad and you could go take your dad, but then maybe that would be some conflict. So I want to push it out, give a little bit of time for people to get it out there. I've capped it at a certain amount of seats, but we'll have to see what the feedback is. I'd be happy as long as we cover the cost of the hotel and everything and get it going, and everyone can use it. Everyone feels confident with it after, where you go back and say, wow, now I get it. You can take videos while you're there. You can write down all the things and get going. But yeah, if you're interested in the website, that link will be in the description. It's on all the Instagram, but it's down below too. It's, where is it? Right here. You click the link down below and it will pop up right here. Haha Cooler University. As you can see, the 20% is already applied for $230 because they got fees and all this. It has the agenda, right? We're going to talk about. But again, all that is open to what comments I get. I know the basics and I can get you guys the basics. I want you guys to have time to use it, time to try to trick it, time to see if it's right for you. Okay. Let's see. Any chance of live? Good idea. Yeah, I have to check live streaming the class. I'd have to find some kind of video person because I don't know about the audio. How? Maybe. It might not be the best live stream. I'd have to see if I can get. I need some kind of intern. If you guys want to intern, if there's a social media intern that wants to come down here for the summer and grow the channel and get in this vending game, hit me up. Let's see. I don't know why this is so big today. Jimmy, it helps that most of my guys will hold the product up to the camera so it can see what it is, but it's less necessary because I've had People grab two things. Exactly. And Zachary, when you get this machine out there, you'll see, I've seen that too, because you can review the video. People will hold it for a second to try and show you. But I've had someone and I've seen the video where they go in and they try to completely do this and pull out. But I know that they're pulling it from shelf 3 and I know the price, so I just click it, done. They're still getting charged. So going on 3 weeks now? I mean, maybe 3 or 4 people out of, I'd have to pull it up, hundreds of transactions. Again, it's getting used. So I put it at a location that it would actually get used to try and test it out. And these people that are using this aren't they would put it to the test. Or pull an item out fast. It has to recognize it just fine. Right. Again, Jimmy knows. So if you grab it or you try to trick it, once you get in front of it and you see it, you'll be impressed that it doesn't. Yeah. I live in Washington State. I would like to know more about the new cooler. Sounds like a plan. Yes. Again, we'll see how this goes. If we have to go on the road, bring a couple coolers all across the country so they could be more accessible to people. That'd be great. But right now, obviously, we're going to start right here and see what we can do. Corey in the house, have you worked with the website back end? Are you covering that portion? So it's all app-based. It's all app-based through your phone. The interface, I mean, I would say with someone helping you, like me helping you or one of my guys helping you, an hour, right? An hour of like, okay, I get it. Here's the product catalog. I put it to mine. Like, it's the user-friendly aspect of it is, it's not like you're doing some kind of major Seed Pro installation that's kind of overwhelming. It's really dialed in that respect. So it won't. The learning curve is not that hard, right? Restocking, putting your order in, tracking your inventory. These are all app-based that you can boom. The help, how to get help, how to reset your machine, how to check it. Again, all these are on there, and this is all stuff that you can that we'll go over. So. Yeah, the app is super easy to use. It's dummy proof. Yeah. I mean, Jimmy's, I don't know. I need to know Jimmy. Maybe Jimmy can come and teach the class. Come on, Jimmy. How much are you going to charge me to come teach? Come be an instructor. All right. Let's get 100 people. Let's get 50 people. I don't know how many people are going to come. But the first 10 tickets, 20% off. The first 10 tickets, once that goes, 10 tickets, 20% off, $230 to come and learn about this. Network with people, ask other questions. Pretty fair. Pretty fair, don't you say? All right, awesome. Well, appreciate you watching. Let me know if you have any questions about the class or anything you'd like to see in it in the comments down below. But remember, most importantly, until next time. Hold on 1 second. We got a last second ad here. Are you using pushers? I haven't been using pushers in mine, but I'm thinking about adding them. So what we have is the freezer, and we just have them stacked in there in the freezer. I haven't been using the pushers. Speaking of, keeping it organized. But yeah. All right, guys. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Links down below. If you need the course, the vending course, hillvending.com/course. Comes with all the vending information, guys. Out here to help you. But remember, most importantly, until next time, keep your drinks cold and your snacks fresh.